Hello and welcome to King and Kate Vibes Online. Today I'm going to share with you a few recommendations for your first day in Paris. We have to factor in the fact that we're all jet lagged, and my number one recommendation would be to book a hotel in the center of the city. You don't need to book the fanciest hotels, you just pick a hotel that would not break the bank, and I think I found the hotel, which is Hotel Notre-dame Saint Michel. It's right in front of Ile de la Cité, and you can definitely just walk to the Seine River, and right beside Seine River, you have some of the best spots that you wanted to see in Paris, like the Louvre Museum, Musée d'Orsay, and everything in between. It's also a little risky to reserve tables all over the place on your first day because right about now the flights are just a hot mess in Europe. So you might want to try restaurants that don't need reservations, and I have a couple of restaurants that I want to show you that you wouldn't need a reservation to get into. But before that, we can do a room tour of the hotel. This is the Hotel Notre-dame Saint Michel, and it's kind of like a standard hotel, and the main reason why I booked this hotel is because of the location, and because of the view. You cannot really beat this location because even in the old times, Ile de la Cité, this area around this small island, is kind of like the center of Paris, even when Paris was not called Paris. Across the street from Ile de la Cité, a few minutes walk from here, you'd be able to reach the Louvre Museum, and the Louvre Museum used to be the palace of the kings and queens of France. We are currently located in the left side of the river. In France, they call it Rive Gauche, which literally translates to left side of the river or left bank. This neighborhood is also called the Latin Quarter, not because it's full of Latinos or Latinas, but in the Middle Age, this area was full of universities and almost everyone speaks Latin, which is the old language from the Roman Empire. And even up till now, you would see a lot of Latin words marking some old buildings and monuments around the city and around France. If you know me, you know that I love traveling to Japan and Korea at least a couple of times every year before the pandemic happened. And I wanted to see if the French people can do a good job with Japanese and Korean food, and we are gonna try this restaurant first. And no, I did not go to Paris. I did not bring my mom to Paris to eat just Korean and Japanese food. I'm just very curious with this first two restaurants. Also, if you are in Korea, do not do what I'm doing right now. You have to pour bottles of drinks using two hands, or else somebody's gonna slap you, especially if you're pouring a drink for an older friend or an older person. I love that this bar reminds me of pojangmacha. It's like a modern pojangmacha. Pojangmacha is just your regular tent on the streets of Seoul where you can have drinks and food with your friends, and it's an amazing experience. My mom and I ordered kimchi pancake, japchae, which is the potato glass noodles, and bibimbap, and they're all very yummy. I'm very surprised. I would highly recommend this bar to anyone walking around this area. Also, if you're planning to try the second restaurant that I'm gonna show you, it would be a good idea for you to try this bar while waiting for your table to be ready, because in the ramen restaurant that I'm gonna show you, they don't do reservations, but they want you to scan a QR code by their door and the QR code's gonna pull up a sign up sheet for you to put your name and number. And also, it's gonna tell you, it's gonna pull up a website and it's gonna tell you if you are next on the line to enter the restaurant. The next restaurant that I'm gonna show you is Kodawari Ramen, and they have two branches. There's Yokocho right here, and they have Kodawari Ramen Tsukiji right by the Louvre Museum. Kodawari Ramen Yokocho, it looks very much like it's inspired by Piss Alley. Yokocho literally translates to alley, and if you have ever been to Japan and Tokyo, we have this popular alley called Omoide Yokocho, which literally translates to Piss Alley. They call it Piss Alley because after World War II, there's no restroom around the area, so people just piss everywhere. But right now, people don't really piss on the alley because, it's like 2019, 2020, 2022. That would be crazy if people still piss on the alley, right? But I don't know. In New York subways, Chicago subways still smells like piss sometimes, so they might still piss. But the last time I was in Omoide Yokocho, it doesn't smell like piss, so it's okay. This branch serves chicken-based broth, and the Tsukiji branch serves fish-based broth. But before all that, I'm gonna show you the washroom too. The washroom is really cute. They even have a bidet. It's very Japanese. I love all the details. It literally transports you to Japan, which is amazing because it's really hard to visit Japan and Korea right now. It really looks like Omoide Yokocho. It feels like I'm back in Shinjuku. It's amazing. Our order arrived and my mom ordered the vegetarian option, but she's not vegetarian, so she asked for the chef recommendations with egg and black iberico pata negra, and I had the koro goma, which is their specialty. It has black sesame seeds, ginger oil, and I also ordered the chef recommendations with the eggs and the black iberico pata negra chashu. It's really good. The regular ramen would cost you around 13.5 to 14 euros, but with the chef recommendations, it's going to cost you 18 to 19 euros, which is not really bad. It's pretty good. They did layer a lot of flavors in every bowl that I don't really know what's happening, but somehow they all work together and it's an amazing experience. I love the broth. I would like the noodles to be slightly more chewy, but it's actually pretty good as well. I love the chashu. It's fall off the bone tender. The egg is cooked perfectly. I don't have any complaints. Also, if you like content like this, please feel free to like and subscribe in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. After stuffing our face with Korean food and Japanese food, my mom and I decided to walk back to the hotel and get our stuff organized. After that, we're gonna walk towards our next destination, which is Madeleine. It's a neighborhood named after Marie Madeleine. If you speak Spanish, Maria Magdalena, which is my mom's real name. My mom's real name is Maria Magdalena, and I thought it would be nice to bring her to a neighborhood on her first day in Paris, in a neighborhood that has her own name on it. It would be really fun. And because we are staying in the middle of the city, right in the city center, we can just walk to our next target in 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It's not too bad. It's a scenic walk. You get to enjoy the city. It's amazing. And a few minutes after, we are here in front of the church. If you know how to read Latin, I don't really know how to read Latin, but this says Dom sub Invocacio Santa Maria Magdalena, something like that, I'm not sure. It's under renovation right now, but that's our second target, Maison de la Truffe. We are going to be eating a lot of truffles. This is the back of the church. And I will see you in the next vlog. I will feature this in the next upcoming vlog. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in my next vlog. Thank you.